Hello, everyone, and welcome back into Islanders Iceworks here in Syosset for the third and final of the inaugural play-in games here in the Islanders High School Hockey League. After a phenomenal game between Manhasset Great Neck and Massapequa, which Massapequa won in double overtime, we are set for our final matchup, the 1v8, as the regular season champions of Conference 2, the Garden City Wings take on the Roslyn Spartans for the last spot here in Conference 1 and in the quarterfinals. Hello, everyone. My name is Ian Binky. You're tuned in to the Long Island Sports Network. It's been a fantastic night of hockey so far, and we're looking for a fantastic conclusion here in this one. The Garden City Wings have come in red hot as of late, and for good reason. They won Conference 2 by a pretty decisive margin. They finished 5 points clear of Manhasset Great Neck for that first place spot. And just a phenomenal team. Strong offense, really good defense, fantastic goaltending from PJ Tercey, and just a really good, well-rounded effort. Meanwhile, for Roslyn, they come in trying to defend their spot in Conference 1. Well, they haven't had the season that they've been looking for. They can, I think, get that big win here to turn their season around. Secure that spot, which after the two teams from Conference 1 won the first two play-in games, we know for certain the winner of this one takes on the conference champions of Conference 1 in the regular season, and the Bethpage Eagles were for sure to take that on. Well, we know for sure that this is the matchup that they're going to see. So the Bethpage Eagles are watching this one intently to see who their opponents are. But as we talked about, the Garden City Wings, the offense has certainly been going on all cylinders as of late. Jeremy Ziedzik has ramped up the scoring. He scored a hat trick against Cold Spring Harbor in their regular season finale, as well as a couple goals. Actually, the game-winning goal against Friends Academy that locked up their position as the top seed coming out of Conference 2 to get them this path towards promotion. Meanwhile, the likes of Bobby Seaman with 28 goals, leading the team, as well as his 50 points on the regular season. Alex Bedard getting his goal-scoring touch going as well as the season came to a close. They're looking on those guys to get the scoring going against Roslyn, who come in into this one really looking to just get that win to stay in Conference 1. Jordan Sirota has been their best offensive weapon. 10 goals on the season for Sirota, 14 points. As well as some help from Sammy Carozzo and Nicholas Salidas, keeping this team, the offense, going in the right direction. And the defense for this team as well has really rounded into form as of late. They've allowed 5 or fewer goals in each of their last 3 games. And you look at the offense as well, especially the special teams. 3 power play goals in their last 4. So something is going in the right direction here for the Roslyn Spartans. And they'll look to those elements to get a big win over Garden City to try to stay in Conference 1. It's the Wings and the Spartans coming up here on the Long Island Sports Network for the last spot in the quarterfinals. Bethpage Eagles await the winner of this one between the Garden City Wings, the regular season champions of Conference 2, against the 8th-ranked team from Conference 1 in the Roslyn Spartans. PJ Tercey goes for the Wings, 9-0-1-1, undefeated in regulation. That's Tercey in the regular season. On the other side, Zachary Goldman goes for the Spartans, looking for his first win. Tercey, a .925 save percentage, one of the best in Conference 2 as we are underway. Jeremy Ziedzik possesses first for the Wings as he brings it down low, but quickly turned it over. And gets it right back. Ziedzik tries to set up the cycle. Hands over to Bakich. Thomas Bakich along the boards. Lost it as Roslyn motors through neutral. Jordan Sirota. Sirota fires and scores! In the blink of an eye, Jordan Sirota gives Roslyn the early lead. You highlighted him in the opening. Jordan Sirota, the primary goal scorer on this Roslyn team, and as soon as he gained the blue line, looking to shoot, split the defenders just enough room up top past PJ Tercey. And that's what Roslyn is looking for. Get on the board early, get that bench going, get the fans behind you here, as Roslyn has struck first. They're a team that, if you get an early lead, they can play from ahead. Especially if you just get the puck in deep. Force Garden City to go the length of the ice. Just held in by Asher Hirsch. Now fired all the way down. Miscommunication there, so no icing. Back over, Roslyn on the attack up the far side. Dumping in, Justin Fox. Spartans set it up. Long behind, James Barong. Kicked along by Cotabana. Back behind the net. Good for a lane, but that's cut off by Garden City. Move up the near side. On the move, Bobby Seaman. Seaman tried to pick the corner, just missed. This rides the lip of the boards. Comes back over to Seaman. Ziedzik up to the top. Brett McQuaid tried to fire, shot blocked. Whiffing on that attempt, David Backus comes back up the other end. Here's a shot, and it's saved by the netminder in PJ Tercey. Thought about playing it, but instead it gets the whistle. On the other side, didn't get to talk a whole bunch about the stats on Zachary Goldman this season. Save percentage of .810. A lot of that is because of the high workload that both he and his goaltender partner in Vincent Salidas have faced all year long. Race to the puck. Ziedzik tried to reach around his man, but bested to it. Comes back along past Hoysick. Left along to the far side, then cut into the near. Jordan Sirota has the opening tally. He passes along to Stoltz. Jacob Stoltz tried to fire. That shot blocked. Second opportunity, nearly a chance. Comes back now, TJ Salvato. Salvato dumps in. Garden City trailing 1-0 early going here in Syosset. Jordan Sirota from behind his own net. Gonna take it himself. Sirota fires. Stick save, PJ Tercey. Now to the far side, Justin Fox. That one goes through the man for Roslyn. They got to recollect. Moving in, Cash Bishop. He hands off to Nicholas Salidas, trying to crash from front. Comes all the way through to Bobby Seaman. Neutral ice, picked up. Sammy Carozzo Trying to move through. He ran out of room. Some good work by Carrozzo getting in front. Cash Bishop still with it. Bishop, as PJ Tercey lost his balance in goal. This one sent through. Tercey able to stop. And for Roslyn, this is just what the doctor ordered. Playing in the attacking zone, forcing the Wings to play on the back foot. Wings team that has not faced a whole ton of adversity this year. Going up against it in the early going, trailing by 1. Cash Bishop sends this around, comes over to Ramoletti. Bishop looking out in front to Fox, tried to kick it to his stick, no luck. This bump back to Brett McQuaid. McQuaid is tied up. Now moved over to Alex Bedard. Bedard lost it. And then his man hauled down. Appeals for penalty not coming. Justin Fox gets a shot off the pad of PJ Tercey. Long stretch pass looking for Bishop. Or rather, that was Bedard on the other end of that. Couldn't tip it down. It's icing. Roslyn leads this one 1-0 on the early goal from their leading goal scorer in Jordan Sirota. Snapper through the defense, then up and over PJ Tercey. Sirota back on it. Right off the face-off, Jordan Sirota poked away. That time by the defender and David Backus, and clear. Again, David Backus, no relation to the NHLer. Name spelled differently. Jordan Sirota walks the blue line. Tries to go in. Brings it down low, then back up top to Hoysick. He sends across. Here's a long shot. Tercey gloves it. PJ Tercey starting to settle in now after that shaky start. Though not a lot of goaltenders would have been able to shut that shot down from Jordan Sirota. Looked a little bit shaky after that as well. Stumbling a little bit in his crease. Now starting to settle. And that's another quality stop from Tercey right off the face-off. Drop the puck again on the far side. Comes towards Tercey. He pokes it along. Garden City trying to go on the attack, but still can't get it out. Jacob Pinsk on the far side. Pinsk tries a shot off balance, but still came on net. Tercey able to snatch it. Again, the puck just staying in the attacking end for these Roslyn Spartans. Keeping the attacking pressure. Another shot right off the draw. This time wide from Cotabana. This time it leaves the zone. Barong touched up off sides. It'll be a tough matchup for the winner of this game, no matter who it is. Bethpage Eagles playing with a lot of confidence, especially down the stretch. And what went down to the last day of the season to see who would get that top seed between them and Belmore Merrick. In the end, the Eagles topped the Bulldogs by 1 point. For the top seed, the Bulldogs have a date set with Massapequa on Tuesday. Right now, that game's scheduled to be held in Bethpage. Sirota couldn't find a lane around Salvato. Now Sirota fires. Pad stop Tercey. Rebound picked up by the Spartans. Back up top to Sirota. Feeds across to Hoysick. Hoysick looking to the slot. Couldn't feed it on to Jacob Stoltz. The Wings settled it down. They motor through with it. Working in Jeremy Ziedzik. Ziedzik spun off balance a little bit. Still working for it, but lost it out to Colin Hoysick. We're on the far side. Hoysick able to get this clear, but this is icing. The faceoff comes back into the attacking end for Garden City and figured they needed to take advantage of this. Chance to flip the script a little bit, get the attacking tide turned in their favor. They've been caught on the back foot after the goal in the first minute for Justin Sirota. Face-off won by Bedard. The quick shot after goes wide. Just something about hockey players named Bedard. They've always got a lot of talent. Alex Bedard, certainly a talented player as well. At the far side, Ziedzik. McQuaid left that along behind the net. No one in red to receive it. Redirection from Nicholas Salidas. As this stays in play, just underneath the netting. Comes to the far side to Fox. Fox looking for Salidas. Left along far side, picked up by Jack Vesio. Vesio finds a man in Seaman. Seaman in alone, a backhander, handcuffed, but saved by Zachary Goldman. His first real action in this one made a good stop on Bobby Seaman. Great vision on this pass from Jack Vesio. Seaman all alone in behind the Roslyn defense. Mano-a-mano with Goldman. Shot that came up high on him, but still Goldman able to shut down a man who scored 28 goals this season in Bobby Seaman. Thomas Bakic sealed to the boards by Carozzo. Carozzo gets it free for the Spartans, then just leaves his man in the dust, but now the puck turned over. Ziedzik. Back up top. Over to McQuaid. McQuaid across to David Backus. His pass deflected and cleared out. Now Backus caught a little bit flat-footed as Cotabana forces it in deep. Comes over to Tercy. Tercy playing no games, clears this all the way down. One 0 lead for the Roslyn Spartans, looking for their second win of the year. Sirota leaves back to Salidas. This catches the linesman. Does him some favors as it settles down to Barong. Far side, Jacob Pinsk collapses from the point. Pinsk down low. Trying to work against TJ Salvato. Salvato gets it away from him. Salvato flips up and away. Allows the D unit to finish the change. Thomas Rea could not get that puck in deep. Cash Bishop dumps in. That's where Jordan Sirota picks it up. Sirota lost it. Was a chance to move for Jack Vesio, but he couldn't get away from the back checker. Now Sirota comes back in. A good stick lift from Thomas Rea. Breaks that rush up. Cash Bishop behind the net. Comes back up top. Unable to settle that puck down was Jacob Pinsk. Now the puck turned over. One-timer from the man streaking in Bobby Seaman. Set up perfectly by Bedard. Just couldn't get enough on that shot. Bedard back on it. Alex Bedard flipped up and lost it. Sneaky stick work there to break that play up. Luke Padula could not get that out. Comes back to Carozzo. Garden City back with possession. A loose puck. Bedard can't clear. There's a net guard loose on the ice. That complicates matters a little bit, but a save nonetheless from the Garden City netminder and PJ Tercy. McQuaid. Puck left along. Still in a battle. Comes free for Michael Power. Ziedzik. On the near side. Still with Ziedzik. Now he ties up with Sammy Carozzo. Comes out in front. Here's a look. The shot, McQuaid. That's blocked. Roslyn doing a really good job of getting in the shooting lanes. No clear looks on net for Garden City yet in this game. Just that one, actually, then come to think of it. But Goldman was able to stop that breakaway opportunity from Seaman a few minutes ago. A penalty coming up here as some frustration from Michael Power in front of goal. Salinas fires, glove save Tercy, now he holds on, and the penalty called. Call is a cross check, and you see it perfectly right here. Just a cross check right in front of goal. He hauled Carozzo down. The first power play belongs to Roslyn. 5 power play goals on the year for Roslyn, and we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. End of the season with power play goals in 3 of their last 4. See if they can keep that going here against the Wings. During the regular season, had a pretty solid penalty kill. Killed 87% of the penalties against him. Just allowed 5 power play goals all year long. That one's scooped up by Tercy. Conference 1 teams looking for a clean sweep tonight. Long Beach with a win over Rockville Center in the first game tonight. A 6-1 affair. In game 2, it took double overtime for Massapequa to beat Manhasset Great Neck. And fantastic one. If you missed out on it, highly recommend checking it back after this one finishes. Sirota works in, fires, Tercy saves, rebound picked up by his teammates. Now a chance to move the other way if it were not for this nice stick of Carozzo. Back to Carozzo. Pass was in his skates a little bit there. Now moving free. Here comes Bobby Seaman. Seaman shorthanded. Seaman, the shot missed the net. Rebound, looking for it, but Dard could not get it on goal. Still loose at the side of the crease. Now taken away. Long pass looking for Fox. Did not connect, and that is icing. It's another chance for Bobby Seaman in this game. Got the puck a little bit lost there, but had the chance, and with the netminder Goldman already committed to the butterfly, he tried to go high, but missed the net. Roslyn win this face-off. Still 50 seconds to work on the power play. Salinas. Long shot, saved by Tercy. It does keep the puck in. Salinas, or rather, that's his brother in Nicholas Salinas. Couldn't keep the puck in. Ziedzik carries this up the other way for Garden City. Tipped along. Settled back down by Jeremy Ziedzik. Trying to organize something short-handed. Backus connects on a pass. Here's Vesio. Vesio had it taken away by Nicholas Salinas. 5 seconds left on the power play before Power is sprung free. Bishop carries it in as we're back to 5-on-5. That pass a little bit too far in front of Nicholas Salinas. Comes behind to Bishop. Bishop tries the spin. That lane shut down. Tape to feed to Thomas Bakich. Bakich brings a shot wide. Falls down to Cash Bishop. His pass intercepted. Then settled back down, nearing a minute to go in the first. This puck taken away by Jordan Sirota, and he has a man. In streaks Fox. Fox did not get all of it on that shot. Sticked aside by PJ Tercy. Nicholas Ramboletti leaves back. Here's a shot, save. Ramboletti had a good look, but Tercy shut it down with the pad. Jordan Sirota strong on the puck. Moves in, fires. This tipped up and into the net. 37 seconds left here in the first period. Lone goal on the board belongs to Jordan Sirota. And 1 goal lead for the Roslyn Spartans. Garden City Wings have not been able to get much mounted on the attack, aside from a few breaks for Bobby Seaman. He has not been able to convert. Looking for the wrap around there. No lane to get it towards the net for Jordan Sirota. Still along the near side, now taking free. And here's a nice pass through to Seaman again. He fires wide. Comes along to Power. Far side, Bedard. Back along to Seaman. 5 seconds left. That pass to the high point. Misses. Comes all the way down. And that's where the first period comes to an end. The only goal on the board belongs to Sirota and the Spartans. They lead at 1-0 over Garden City here on the Long Island Sports Network. Set to go in the second period. 1-0 lead for the team you see on your screen and the Roslyn Spartans. Garden City not been able to get anything going. Figure they just gotta work from their back end. Focus on clearing the puck, clearing the danger first. Then worry about setting up the attack. Not worry about those home run passes. They're getting outshot heavily. 13-3, the edge in shots after one period for the Roslyn Spartans. Here's the face-off. That's won by the Garden City Wings. Coming around to the near side. They were able to get it in the attacking end, but nothing further than that. As Bakic trying to shut it down from Fox. They collide as the puck trickles free to the near side. Zidzik drops off for a shot from McQuaid. That's blockered down by Goldman. Jeremy Goldman, 3 for 3 in saves in that first period. Hadn't had much to do, but when he did, it was high danger. This puck nearly turned over in front of goal, but Sammy Carozzo chases down and clears. McQuaid feeds over far side. One more to Vesio. Now this comes down and held on to Luke Padula. Hands over to Brett McQuaid. He lets it go through to Vesio. Jack Vesio back to McQuaid. Garden City just struggling to break out here. As he is cleaned out. Cash Bishop with a clean check. Puck given right back, though, as Bobby Seaman dumps in. And this can be the example that even though the season has not been great for Roslyn, it's a case of they're still in Conference 1 and playing against some really tough competition will prepare you for games like this where you're the state of your program is really on the line. They need a win to stay in Conference 1, and they're coming up big so far, looking really good against the Garden City team that came in with a lot of momentum. It's a shot from Bedard. Alex Bedard's shot blocked. Comes right in front, though. Redirected. Up to the top to Rhea. Comes down to Power. Michael Power gives up to Bobby Seaman. Seaman tried to give it back to Power. Instead, this is cleared up and into the Garden City bench. So we take a look back at that hit moments ago. Trying to move it up the near side, but then just boom. Cash Bishop dealing the punishing blow to Brett McQuaid. Bedard wins this face-off. Then kicked down by Salvato at the blue line. Tied up along the boards, but then poked free by Roslyn. They charge down with it. Carozo. Over to Sirota. Sirota's pass intercepted. The bump back near side to Seaman. Bobby Seaman tries a shot, missed wide on the glove side. Salvato holding in. Back to Bedard. Nice move from Bedard. The shot tipped up and high. Great look for Alex Bedard. Could not get it on target. Cotabana fires. Pad stop Salvato, or rather Tercy. Puck still there, side of the net. Now this cleared out and past Hoysick. Some defensive pressure relieved for Garden City. They go for one guy off the ice, but not everyone. Cotabana brings it right back in, looking for the man in front in James Barong. Couldn't get it to him as Bana collides with TJ Salvato. And now a whistle here, and they're going to get both Barong and Salvato, I believe. Barong and Salvato exchanging some words behind the play. The officials say we're not having any of that. Both will head off the ice. Salvato does not seem to be too happy with that call. He's arguing the point that he wasn't doing anything, but sometimes it's simply the fact that he was engaging, not necessarily engaging, but still staying in there with that exchange of words that the officials don't want to be the bad guy and give either team the advantage. Instead, you just take both guys off. But as penalties being put up on the board, looks like a double minor up there against James Barong. So we'll skate. Let's see what they're doing here. It'll be 5-on-4, so it is a power play. And the extra man serving the penalty. So the power play for Garden City. They get the chance to work. McQuaid. Back to the top, Seaman. Fires. Goes high. Trying to keep this in. Unable to do it. Was Luke Padula as this cleared down. Now numbers shorthanded. Fed over to Fox. Still got a shot away. Nice save by PJ Tercy. Settled down now by Seaman. He charges on. Bobby Seaman cuts through himself. Drop back to the point. Trying to set up the motion. Bedard. Back to the top, Ziedzik. Seaman. Sealed to the boards by Carozo. Back to the far side, Ziedzik. Long to Bedard. Bedard takes a slot. Fed over, McQuaid unable to settle it. Bouncing puck that now he has near side. Up to the top. Calling for it. One-timer. Good stop. Goldman sealed that chance off. As that is just held in. That was Padula. Just able to stay on the right side of the blue line, but now this time it's clear. Fed over, now moving in. Here's a chance, shorthanded, the shot goes wide. Great look from Sirota. He's still lurking there. Short-handed for the next 15. Jordan Sirota hauled down. A penalty coming to Garden City as now it's called. Brett McQuaid heading off after getting tied up with Jordan Sirota. Tripping call as his stick in the skates. Sirota tried to chase that puck. Could not do it without being hauled down. So cleaning up shop there with that last penalty. Barong got a roughing and a holding minor. Salvato got a high stick. Then the tripping penalty. So now it's a power play for Roslyn. Bedard drops back. Bedard now chasing this down, but time running off the clock here while Garden City shorthanded. Jordan Sirota with speed, he shoots, missed the net. Salidas back to Bishop. Cash Bishop working against Alex Bedard. Bedard able to work that clear. Chasing this down, Jack Vesio short-handed, trying to get some kind of spark to his team. Heading off back to the Spartans. Sammy Carozzo tried to drag around his man, instead turned over to Thomas Rea. He flips clear. 50 seconds to go on this power play. As Carozzo, neutral ice. Over to Pinsk. And then a misfire pass over to Salidas. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-0 lead. Still the score. As Roslyn trying to hold their spot in Conference 1. Salidas right in front. Couldn't get a shot away, still there. It was Sirota with the look. Tercy shut it down. Best chance there was for Nicholas Salidas along the near side. Took it all in himself. Got to the backhand. Lost the puck. Came over to Sirota. He tried the off-balance shot. Tercy took it away. The shot off the draw. It's around the goal line. It stayed out. Commotion in the goal crease. It's still there. Now cleared away. Just as far as the blue line and Sammy Carozzo. Carozzo tries to slap pass. One more. The shot. They score. Tic-tac-toe and a beauty. Lead doubled for Roslyn. Right at the blue line. Sammy Carozzo set that up with the slap pass. Came in front to Cash Bishop. He set it up on a tee to Justin Fox. He put it in after the previous chance, danced along the goal line and stayed out. Fox able to tap it in. Lead doubled now for Roslyn. They're up 2-0. As a penalty called here immediately off the draw. Luke Padula heading off. Padula given the call for an elbow. Would have been a clean hit if he just kept that elbow tucked. Instead, he extended it. That drew the eye of the officials. And Roslyn, after going up by 2, immediately get a chance for a third. Face-off won by Alex Bedard, trying to spark something shorthanded with Seaman. He gloves it down. Bobby Seaman rips and wide. Bobby Seaman has been in the right place at the right time so many times tonight, just has not been able to score. Jordan Sirota at the other end. Sirota rips into the glove. PJ Tercy, another solid save. that last goal, Justin Fox from Cotabana and Sammy Carozzo. So it was Bana on that setup pass, not Cash Bishop. Beautiful play from those three to double the Spartan lead. Salvato shoves Jordan Sirota down. Clean play, they say. Nicholas Salidas brings in offside for a neutral zone faceoff. It's just been a really solid performance tonight from Roslyn. The breakouts look clean, setting the play up on the attack. Their top dogs doing work, but also just everyone throughout the roster. Strong performances tonight as this dumped in by Brett McQuaid. His team is still shorthanded for the next minute 5. Cash Bishop motors through, onside entry. Bishop fires, shrugged aside by Tercey, then up and out of play. The Roslyn fans getting behind the leading goal scorer in Jordan Sirota. For right now, his goal stands as game-winning tally. The insurance marker going to the man just a number higher than him, Justin Fox. Number 6 scored first, number 7 followed him up. Sammy Carozzo evades the check, but then left the puck behind. Then it bounced off of him. His shot wide. Comes behind the net. Fox leaves along to Bishop. Back to the far side, set up with Carozzo. Carozzo skips a man over to Pinsk. Bishop. Back out to Pinsk. Jacob Pinsk, time, fires. And a shot saved by Tercey. Lost his stick. Now he's able to pick it up as the puck cleared. And a tripping call coming. No tripping. Officials missed one there. Stick in the skates. Sent a man flying, but play continues. Comes in with Carozzo. He fires. Tercey saves. Just as the penalty expires. So some good looks on the power play for Roslyn. They can't score. And now with 5:23 to go in the second, they hold on to this 2-goal advantage. Cotabana in to take this face off for Roslyn. Loses out to Alex Bedard. Wings able to clear, a race to the puck. It's won by Jacob Pinsk. He hands to the far side. Moving in, it's Sammy Carozzo. Bouncing puck, now corralled by Alex Bedard. Bedard chips this in, opposite corner, comes to the near side. Pinsk to it first. Rolls along the edge of the boards, kept in by McQuaid. Chopped down to Bedard. Seaman, back to Bedard. And now it belongs to Roslyn. Nicholas Ramoletti able to get it clear, if only for a moment. Bedard tumbles down, hands over, the shot goes wide. Brett McQuaid with the look. This comes down, no icing. Sirota to it. Sirota out in front, the pass just underneath the stick of the intended receiver, Ramoletti. Sirota takes down low, that pass intercepted by Bobby Seaman. Seaman with some speed left wing. Bobby Seaman got too fancy there, turns the puck over. Puck unable to be cleared though by Colin Hoysick. Bedard, Susser feed up to the top. Here's a shot, Padula off the glass. Rebound, taken, a wraparound try. It's held on to by Zachary Goldman. Takes away another look for Bobby Seaman. Bobby Seaman has got to be frustrated. What does he have to do to score tonight? So many chances, so many shots on goal for Bobby Seaman tonight. Just has been unable to solve the puzzle that has been Zachary Goldman. Vessia right off the face-off, his shot blocked. Vesio still on it. Back over to Zidzik. Zidzik fires and unable to score. What a save by Zachary Goldman. He's standing on his head. Vesio, a nice, clever behind-the-back pass over to Zidzik. Then just somehow unable to convert. Slammed his stick to the ice afterwards as the frustration starting to mount now for Garden City. Carozzo walks in, backhand shot. Tercy saves. Working up the far side, back to Zidzik. Zidzik, pass was coming right to him. Now he collects. Jeremy Zidzik spins. Hands over to the far side, Thomas Bakic. They tie up behind the net. 2-on-2 board battle. Zidzik comes in. Pass back to Salvato at the point. Fed into the corner to Vesio. One-timer, Rhea. His shot blocked by Cash Bishop. Goes off of his kneecap. Now this comes free. 2-on-2 move the other way as Seawalt just dumps in. Good work here in the attacking zone. Kevin Seawalt able to keep it in. Salidas takes a check from TJ Salvato. Puck moves slowly up the boards. Here's a chance for Zidzik. One-on-one. He fires. Shot blocked. Getting in the lane that time, Justin Fox. Now Fox down to a knee. Holds it at the blue line. Sends this pass all the way down. Out of the reach of the intended target, but they say no icing. Forces PJ Tercy to play it. This one comes on to Bedard. Bedard lost it. Now Nicholas Salidas. Salidas. His pass disrupted. It's pinned in by Seaman. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. McQuaid sends across, one-timer. Great save, Goldman. Another chance and another save. Sirota at the other end misses wide. Cotabano holds in. Now this one coughed up. Now a breakaway. Here's Bedard. Bedard scores! Alex Bedard, it's back to a one-goal game. You figured it was only a matter of time until they're able to get one through. Bedard, the burst of speed to get behind the defense. Pardon, that's Seaman. The jersey tucked a little bit, thought that was 22. It said it's 72, so Seaman, that scream shows all the emotion. Finally able to break through. Now with 1:30 to go, 90 seconds left in the second period, Bobby Seaman finally able to get the breakthrough he was looking for. He was seemingly waiting for it all game long. And then finally got the chance to break through. Cash Bishop heading up the other way. 2-1 hockey game as he fires. That's wide. Jeremy Zidzik waits for the support. None coming in time. It's held up the near side. Justin Barong chasing this down. Comes over to Vesio. Vesio rips a shot up and off the cage of Zachary Goldman. Organizing here, Zidzik, his stick lifted. Coming up the other way, Pinsk. Pinsk walks in. This is wide. 30 seconds to go in the second. Bakic coughed it up. Aggressive play from PJ Tercy. Takes that chance away. So the man charging in, Alex Nutuno. This one goes high and wide. Left along, picked up. 110 seconds to go. Bakic cannot clear. One last look. Long shot. Served him more as a pass. Looking to Ramoletti. Unsuccessful as we bring it to a close here in period 2. Roslyn seemed to be cruising, but their lead cut to 1 on the fantastic goal, the breakaway for Bobby Seaman. 1-goal game, 15 minutes to decide it right here on the Long Island Sports Network. Re-rack them and getting ready to go for the third period. 1-goal game. Roslyn holding on to a 1-goal lead over Garden City. Ian Binky with you here on the Long Island Sports Network. The final spot in the quarterfinals. The final spot in Conference 1 for next season. Up for grabs here in the last play-in game. Roslyn trying to join their Conference 1 rivals in Massapequa and Long Beach in the quarters. Garden City trying to be the lone team from Conference 2 in the quarterfinals here this season. They trail by 1, trying to fight back. TJ Salvato off the face-off win, sets it up. Seaman leaves over to Bedard. Alex Bedard cuts through. Bedard looks for a lane. Wheels back. Bedard, nice pass. Then losing it there, Luke Padula. And now a breakaway. Here's a chance for Fox. Fox on the backhand, scores! Justin Fox, his second goal of the game. Lead back to 2 for Roslyn. Just a burst of speed. He picked up the puck after it was fumbled by Padula. The backhand just so sneaky, bounces off of PJ Tercey and into the net. They collide afterwards. Tercey able to get back to his skates. Tercey no worse for wear after that goal. But nonetheless, nice move from Justin Fox. His second goal of the game. It's brought it back to a 2-goal lead. And now you look to see what the approach is for Roslyn. They got the 2-goal lead after a goal in the first minute of the third. Do they play defensive hockey, just try to dump the puck in, get it deep, make Garden City work for that goal, or they push for another? Alex Bedard with it for Garden City. Bedard, nice move in. Takes down low. Bedard, a risky backhanded feed across the ice, fired all the way down by Roslyn. This is icing against the Spartans. And it comes back in their defensive end. Seen some fantastic hockey here tonight, especially from Roslyn. You're a team that had not had the season they wanted in Conference 1, but when it's mattered the most, they've shown up to play. And here, when their spot in Conference 1 is on the line, they've looked like the stronger team so far. Chance to make the lead more. Carozzo looking for the pass back door to Coda Bana. Pass just out in front of him. Bana chases it down, keeps it in. Pass right out in front. Here's a chance. Tercey stonewalls. Great look for James Barong in front, but Tercey shuts him down with the glove. Coda Bana kept that puck in the zone. Fed it to Barong. The dangle created space. Committed down low. was PJ Tercey. Able to snatch that glove up, though, take the look away. This puck stays in. Carozzo feeds over. Walk the fire. Deflects wide. Barong to the far side. Guided to the boards by Rhea, but it comes up to the top. Bishop, hands off. Hoysick leaves down low. Cash Bishop along the near side. Over to Cotabana. Bana. Double team behind the net, but still gets it free. Sammy Carozzo kicks it down. Carozzo. Backhand feed across. That is cut off, then handed to his netminder. Good thing Padula and Tercey were on the same page. Appreciate you spending your Sunday night with us here on the Long Island Sports Network, where Islanders high school hockey play in action. McQuaid looks for a lane to clear, finds one, and now here's Seaman. Bobby Seaman tries the quick shot. This time, Goldman gets the better of him. He makes the save. Creative move from Alex Natuno. Just leaves it over to the near side with some momentum. Salidas. Nick Salidas goes off the boards. Picked up by Jacob Stoltz. Unable to hold it there as Pinsk had it go off his skates. Taken away by Seaman. Bobby Seaman tried the quick backhander. Goes off the outside of the net. Held in at the blue line, then wrapped around by David Backus. Tangled up along the far side. Bedard trying to get it free. This leaves the zone. Backus has to tag back up. DJ Salvato dumps in here. His team trailing by 2. Held in Salvato. Salvato fires. Saved by Goldman, and he holds on. Mentioned the large advantage in shots after that first period. Garden City able to close it up a little bit, especially at the tail end of the second where they were starting to get some offensive momentum going. But still chasing 2 goals here. Rhea on the far side is chipped along, comes all the way down. Won't be icing. It did take a tip. Kept in. Zidzik looks for a lane, goes wide. Thomas Bakic to the far side. Bakic tied up by Sammy Carozzo. He sends it all the way down. Rolling puck. This is icing. .10:27 to go in the third. 3-1 lead for Roslyn. Trying to keep it the same in Conference 1 for 24-25. Cotabana tries a shot, whiffed on it. Ends up coming towards the crease. Battling for it. Drop pass along the boards, then into the top. Hoysick. Batted on by Cotabana. Not enough on it. Tried to glove it down, set something up. Now easing things up, Jeremy Zidzik. Nearly turned over. It is turned over as a shot. Tercey saves. Over on the far side. James Barong doing a good job of keeping that play alive in the attacking end. Jordan Sirota holds near side. Sirota outnumbered but not outmatched. Sirota moves in. The shot Saved by Tercey. Seals the pads together to get the whistle. Jordan Sirota, one talented player, able to create that chance all by himself. Just getting it off the boards, charging right through a couple of defenders for Garden City, making something out of nothing. Even though he didn't score, just keeping the puck this end of the ice is good for Roslyn. Anytime they're not spending defending, it is time off the clock to the good. TJ Salvato gains the blue line here for Garden City. Looking to the middle, finds Bedard. Bedard takes down low. Goes up to the point to McQuaid. McQuaid towards the net, shot blocked. Bedard picks it up. Bedard out in front to Power. Great save, Goldman. That first shot blocked, but then Bedard heads up play to chase it down. And then Power just forgotten about by the Roslyn defense. Took a little bit too much time with that shot. Ideally like to see that be one time rather than collecting for Snapper. That gave just enough time for Goldman to adjust. Another save from Goldman there on the far side shot. This cleared down. Fox finds it. He's got two tonight. Fox couldn't settle down a rolling puck. That somehow stays in play. Clock continues to roll. 8:22 to go. This left behind. Pinsk drops to Fox. Fox tried to feed it back to Pinsk. Maybe should have taken that himself. It's tipped up and ahead, a little bit too far out in front of Jeremy Zidzik. Sirota lost his balance, regains. Fed over, looking for a man in front. That was Ray Maletti. Instead comes over to Jacob Pinsk. Pinsk met a stone wall in Brett McQuaid. McQuaid on the up and up. Bedard circles, hands over to Zidzik. Drags, couldn't get a shot away. It's still loose. Now Jordan Sirota finds it, waits, buys time as a little bit of help from Ray Maletti gets clear. Defenders changing for Garden City as the puck controlled now by Roslyn. They opt to just dump it over. Thomas Bakic with it, hands over to Zidzik. Zidzik is cleared out. And there's going to be a charging penalty coming up, I imagine, to Cotabana as now they touch up. It was a huge hit. Cotabana just came off the bench and then laid the shoulder right into Jeremy Zidzik, but Zidzik also taking a seat in the penalty box as the officials sorting things out. Looks like they gave a misconduct to one as the signal was for 5-on-5. So that's a case for Zidzik about just needing to keep a level head. If you keep a level head in that case, you give your team a power play, give them a look to try to get back within one, but instead he got the cross-checking retaliation on Cotabana there. That cost his team. They stay full strength. So Bana gets the 2 and a 10. Zidzik gets the 2 following up on that play. We stay 5-on-5 here as this puck dumped in. Carozzo at center. Left along here. Bedard. Pass back to Thomas Bakic. Bakic looking for a man in front. Couldn't find him as Fox picks up for Roslyn and clears down. They go ahead and call this icing. the puck comes back in the attacking end. Fort Garden City still chasing 2 goals. Again, the winner of this one has a date against the Bethpage Eagles, top-ranked team from Conference 1. Game right now scheduled in Bethpage. One goes down on Tuesday. Bobby Seaman. Hands over to Salvato. Salvato's shot blocked. Comes out to Fox. McQuaid holds him up a little bit there. Comes over to Barong. Man wipes out. Aggressive play from PJ Tercey. The poke check broke up what would have been a 2-on-0. Good heads-up awareness from PJ Tercey, knowing he needed to go out and play that puck. There's a shot. Salvato shot answered by Zachary Goldman. This bounces up and past Thomas Rea. Sirota tried to force the issue there. It's left over to Bedard. Jordan Sirota on the move, 1-on-3. Not deterred. Sirota scores! What a play by Jordan Sirota. Made something out of nothing for the goal. Just a puck chipped along. Sirota found it a 1-on-3 as his team in the midst of a change, but he said, all right, I'll just take it to the net and score. Sirota found that back door wide open. And it's now 4-1, the largest lead of the night for the Spartans. Fantastic goal by Jordan Sirota, capping off a great night for him, a great night for his team, but he might not be done just yet. This shot wide. Now Garden City really up against it here, nearing 5 minutes to go. One of their leading scorers still in the penalty box, but next whistle should be able to rejoin play. Carozzo. Drop pass. Here's a shot from Bishop into the glove of Tercey. Pace of play here in this third period. It's just tipped firmly in the favor of Roslyn. Nothing much that they've been able to amount the other way, but here comes Michael Power. Power, a quick shot high. It looked like he was running out of steam there, heading towards the goal. Just tried a shot, nowhere near the target. This up and out of play. What is a missed opportunity for Michael Power. Had the breakaway all alone up against Zachary Goldman. Last couple of times they've had a breakaway, they've done the quick shot. Haven't gotten in close on Goldman. Figure they can test him from range. Haven't found much luck in doing so, but of course you have to start by hitting the target. This pass looking for Barong, intercepted by McQuaid. Brett McQuaid looking for Bedard. Pass wasn't on the money. Pinsk pins it in. Bobby Seaman takes it near side. Seaman cuts in and rings the pipe. Good look for Bobby Seaman. Couldn't get it in the net. Still with it. Seaman. Puck just rolls through the crease. It's now in the corner. Glove down by Seaman. As there's a check. A little bit of the business given to his man after Salvato laid the blow. Salvato holds, dubs in. Late offside against Garden City, but now Thomas Bakic tags back up. Under 3 minutes to go. It's flipped all the way down. It is not icing because it was on goal. Sirota wraps around. Back to the top, Salidas. Salidas, and shot stopped. Looking back along, stalls out in neutral because Carozzo picked off the pass. Carozzo towards the net, a shot saved by Tercy. He wants to keep it alive and does so. Pass comes along to Bakic. Bakic fed along to Zidzik. Zidzik ran out of room, no shot coming. Along the near side, 2 minutes to go. Nick Salidas into the corner. TJ Salvato to it first. That's cleared out to neutral. Roslyn won't mind this. Time rolling here in the third. They still have that 3-goal lead. Moving along. The corner. Held here by Seaman. Pass back along. We near a minute to go. Bishop. Pass goes off the leg of Jack Vesio. Back out into neutral. Under a minute to go. Sirota. Fed to Fox. He sends around. The team's just bumping the puck back and forth to each other here. Garden City will be back to Conference 2 next year. After a phenomenal season this year, they look to follow it up and get back in these play-in games. Try to get the promotion next year as Zidzik wipes out. Sirota passes back to Stoltz. A shot saved. Rebound. It will be deadened by PJ Salvato, or PJ Tercy, pardon. Hold on to it with 10 seconds left. "13 wins in the regular season this year for Garden City, but they fall short here in the play-in game. One last look for Seaman as it's chipped away from him. And Roslyn, a 4-1 win, punches their ticket to face the Bethpage Eagles on Tuesday. 2 goals for Justin Fox, including fantastic one for the game winner. Final score once again, 4-1 in favor of Roslyn. Every Conference 1 team stays up next year and gets their trip through to the quarterfinals. Fantastic day here in Syosset. We hope to join us again on Tuesday for the first couple quarterfinal games here in the Islanders High School Hockey League playoffs. Until then, my name is Ian Binky. Thanks for spending your Sunday night with us here on the Long Island Sports Network. We'll see you next time. Take care and have a good one.